Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to Roadie Free Radio right here on YouTube. Very excited to be here. If you're tuning back in and you've been subscribed to the show, then you might remember that I used to record the intros just like this, do a little video of me doing the intros to each episode, and then I'd make you bounce over to check out the episode on SoundCloud. And then I got away from that for a while because I was having some audio issues, and I was just posting the full-length episode for you to listen to audio-wise. But I thought I'd try to bring it on back and do the intros again so you could get a sneak peek into what it looks like behind the scenes of me trying to do the show and get the thing done. I just went through a whole series of crazy issues, battery issues. I'm recording this on my GoPro, and so I'm finally back up and running, and I thank you guys for tuning in. If you like the video, if you have comments or suggestions, please leave those below, and as always, subscribe if you are into the channel and what we do here. We talk to people behind the scenes of the music industry, and I share with you the journey of being a podcaster and a filmmaker, and I'm super excited to have you guys here. And so, thank you for tuning in. Today's guest on episode 93 is our good friend, Miss Carly Scovill, wardrobe assistant for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So let's see. I've got to do a couple housekeeping things as per usual. I have to read an ad that will run at the beginning of the show, and then we'll get to our intro and knock that out and get going. It is freezing here in the barn. So I don't want to be out here too long because I am cold. All right. So again, thanks for tuning in. Let's hit this thing. Here we go. Let's see. The first one we're going to read. Let's see. Last week, I think we were sponsored by giggear.com. So this week, we're going to go ahead and give a little love out to airturn.com, who supplies me with the Go stands that I use on the show when I'm out on the road. So here we go. It's going to be a short one because it's going to open the entire episode. We don't need to do the full read. Sorry. So let's do, let's do this one. Let's throw some love out here and give these guys this one. So real quick, if you're interested, on one side here, I've got Word going with my show notes. On this side, I've got Adobe Audition, and I've got an iPad right here in the middle so I can view my GoPro and see what's going on. I got a Rode video mic going up there, but I'm also recording this audio here, and then I'm going to match it up, sync it up so that it sounds a little better when we get to the, why am I only coming in? Why do I only hear what's going on? See, this is the thing, man. There we go. Right? Is it this thing or this thing? Hello? What's going on? I don't know. It sounds weird. It's not showing up weird. I just lost everything on this side. There's a lot happening right now. This is why I wasn't recording the show, because there's so much going on. I have 3 screens happening and a camera rolling. Makes me a little anxious. I'm not going to lie to you. You ready? I'm ready. I think I'm ready now. Here we go. Hey folks, today's episode is sponsored by airturn.com. Since 2008, Airturn has been manufacturing wireless products such as Bluetooth pedals and multifunction remotes, supporting hundreds of thousands of customers in over 40 countries. They have a wide range of products to choose from, including the Airturn Go Stand, one of the best portable mic stands on the market that I use on this show on a regular basis. Head over to airturn.com and use the code ROADIE to save 20% off your entire order. That's ROADIE to save 20% off your entire order. Okay, we got it. Sweet. All right, we did that. Now, moving on, we got to hit the intro of the show. Are you ready? This is when things get exciting. Deep breath, my friends. Here we go. This is the life of a podcaster, man. You got to crank it out. I think okay, here we go. Yee-hoo! I'm finding typos. That's going to throw me off. Here we go. And what's happening, roadies? Welcome to episode number 93. Today's guest is Carly Scovill. This is your host. Larry Milburn, and I am coming at you from a barn in Northwest Connecticut. It is still a cold barn. We have not quite warmed up yet or thawed out, however you want to put it. Anyway, how you guys doing? How was your week? How are things? It's good to be back. I'm very excited for today's guest, Carly Scovill, wardrobe assistant for the late, great Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Carly was out there on this last 40th anniversary tour, assisting Queenie. She is the daughter of Mr. Robert Scovill. You know him. You love him. Front of house sound engineer legend. Been on the show. Check out his episode if you have not. If you're joining us for the first time, we want to thank you for listening to the show, for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate your ears being here, spending time with us here. We share stories and tales and inspiring lives from the road and from the world of the music industry. So thank you for being here with us. Those of you that have been listening, you know I've been talking about the All Guitar Network, brand new app, brand new channel being started by Joe Bonamassa, Norman Harris, and John Five, Tim Pierce, bunch of great guys asked me to join up. So we're going to be bringing some cool content to that channel, Roadie Free Radio stuff over at the All Guitar Network. And I wanted to put this out to you guys. I'm going to be posting some of the episodes from this show that we film. I'm going to put those up there. Some of those are already up there right now. You can go check them out if you haven't already. I have some ideas for some other stuff I'm going to do, but I want your input on the type of thing you'd like to see, because I'm not going to be doing, scales and guitar lessons and stuff like that. I want to do other stuff that keeps in sort of tune with what we do here on Roadie Free Radio. So a lot of behind the scenes stuff, talking to people about their gear, talking to folks about being on the road and whatnot, bringing what we do to that channel. But I want to hear from you guys. So let me know the kinds of things you'd like to see over at the All Guitar Network. And you can hit me up at info@roadiefreeradio.com. Kind of a quiet week this past week. Not much to report. And not too much. Well, no, that's not true. There's a lot going on. I got a bunch of edits I got to get done. And I've got to shoot this week with a yoga person. 2 days shooting yoga. I can't wait. I'm going to be super blissed out at the end of that. So, yeah, a few things happening. And we've got a couple of guests coming up. I can tell you who episode 95 is. It is Byron Isaacs, bass player Byron Isaacs. He's been with Ola Bell. He's been with Amy Helm and the Handsome Strangers, Levon Helm. He's currently the bassist for the Lumineers. Great guy. Already did the episode. That will be coming up, episode 95. Super psyched about that. In the meantime, I've got episodes 94 and 96 I'm recording this week, but I'm just not sure who's going to be which. We got Danzer McCullough coming up. This was a recommendation from Night Bob. Danzer McCullough, front of house for Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, Aerosmith, Alice Cooper. Super psyched to talk to him this week. I've also got Amanda Ritchie, lighting designer for Betty Who, Janet Jackson, the Rolling Stones. She sounds like she's going to be pretty awesome. I'm just not sure when exactly those are going to happen this week, so I don't really know when they're going to come out, but one of them will be episode 94 before Byron Isaacs happens. All right? So stay tuned for those. I will let you know, and I will post those bad boys. For today's episode, we have, like I said, Miss Carly Scovill. Here's the deal. I met Carly both times that I went to interview her dad, or met up with her dad this past summer on the Tom Petty tour. Once in Hartford, once at the Forest Hills shows in Queens and New York. And I thought, I'd really like to have her on the show, not only to hear her perspective of growing up with a guy like Robert and having him being on the road most of her life, but then, of course, what's it like to come right out of school and jump on a tour as big as this? I wanted to hear that. Then, of course, we know what happened with Tom's passing and everything. And, I circled back a couple of times. I wanted to give her space to get through this. It finally worked out timing-wise to have her on the show. So she did it, and I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that she decided to come on and talk about it. She is a graduate of the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in San Francisco, where she currently resides. She spent a lot of time doing some visual production and design assistant type work. Very sweet gal, and I'm very, very humbled that she came on to talk about her experience. And I want to do more of this, get more of that younger view of things out there and how things work. And so couldn't be more happy to have her on the show. And it's also important to me to try to get more perspectives, right, from the same crew. So I'm not just talking to the front of house, but if I can sort of dive deeper into one crew and get a bunch of different crew members, and we can get different perspectives of that crew and what it's like to work for that artist and that organization, that's something we like to do. So by having Carly on the show now, I have talked to Chris Adamson, Greg Looper, Robert Scovill, and Carly Scovill. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good, round of people right there. We may get Queenie. Queenie. Long time wardrobe person for Tom. I'm going to see if I can't get her on the show. And we'll see if there's a few others. Vic Wagner, as you know, systems tech. He helped out Robert this past summer. I'm going to get that guy on the show. So, Vic, if you're listening, if anyone out there knows Vic, I'm coming for you, man. I am coming for you. All right. So, listen, that's all I got for you today. It's a quick one. But please enjoy. Stay tuned. Keep an eye out on social media. I'll be posting who's coming up next for episode 94. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, I didn't say this yet. For all you folks listening, as you know, I used to record video myself doing the podcast intros for the YouTube channel. I got away from that for a bit, and I was just posting the full episode up there so you could hear it on YouTube if that was easier for you as opposed to SoundCloud or the website. I am filming today's episode of myself doing this, freezing in the barn. And if you want to watch it, just head over to the YouTube channel. There's a bunch of other stuff up there if you haven't seen it before. Would love a comment, would love a subscription from you, and a like on the video, whatever you need. Let me know what you think, man. Maybe I should stop. That's actually what I want to know. Do you want to be watching me do these intros, or do you want to just hear them on the YouTube channel and let me leave room for other content that's there? That's what I want to hear from you. All right. info@roadiefreeradio.com. That's where you do it. Larry, stop talking and just roll the damn episode already with Miss Carly Scovill. All right. So here's the deal. There's a lot going on when you do these things. Like I said, I got 3 screens and I got this thing rolling. I have to figure out a better workflow. That's what it is. I got to figure out a better workflow because there's just too much happening. I feel like there's a lot coming at me. Can't handle it, man. I just started to break down. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you found this entertaining, because God, I would subscribe if I saw this guy doing his thing on YouTube. That would be pretty special. Like it if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't like it. That's fine with me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Maybe leave a comment for the kind of thing that you would like to see, and let me know. We'll try to get that done. All right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. Keep checking back. Head over to the website, roadiefreeradio.com. A lot of good stuff up there to learn about these amazing and inspiring people that are out there making music happen on the regular. No roadies, no rock and roll.